Deliver.
We are live, nigga.
Okay, we're gonna wait for your brother popping.
But you can start. He says he's gonna start. He says he's gonna come in.
Okay, whew, what a day. I, that normal energy that I had, it just went away. I was like, whoo. Jobber Nation, welcome to another episode of the Jobbertears podcast. As always, I'm Janelle to make sure here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Black will be joining us very, 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 very shortly. But we want to see look at him so fresh and so clean.
What's up, y'all?
Um, first things first, we do have some like church announcements for real lifetime if you are watching live. To this weekend is full of independent wrestling here in the Tri-State area. So tonight, HOG has their show,
My
which
nigga
is
Dolph Skittles.
Golf Ziggy in the building. So make sure to come out support them. Out in Ridgeville Park, the mecca of independent wrestling.
Yes,
Shadow
sir.
Wrestling has their show tonight. So make sure if you are in the Jersey area to go out and support. And then I believe Sunday, shout out to Anthony Cole. BCW has their show, Nightmare at the Mecca, this coming Sunday. I believe Bell is at around 2 or 3 o'clock. So just make sure to go on their social media platform to check times and tickets available. But shout out to everyone running this weekend. And go out and support independent wrestling because, like I said, that is the foundation of what we all are talking about.
Oh, don't
Other than
forget,
that, okay.
we are wrestling. You know,
Yes, November 8th. Shout out to Peter Rosado and the whole team at um at We Are Wrestling. Hopefully soon I can probably announce the next Battle Club Pro show. We're working on some things now, so just stay
don't
tuned for that.
don't forget Ashe's coming up.
Ooh, Billy, my guy Billy. Ooh, what
And
movie is that from?
hold on, guys. I gotta send you the flyer. I sent you the. You put the flyer that we have
Yeah,
up.
hold on. That's live.
So shout out to everybody. I say that's next
And now
weekend.
that's yep.
Ooh, that's
And
I would
now
love to see that. How that go?
finally,
Live podcast show at Brooklyn Brewery.
Yeah, so us, those that know that we've been wanting to do a live show again for some time. So now we have the opportunity. Shout out to everyone working at the Pop Up Powerbomb Halloween Rodeo.
mhm.
It will be next Saturday at the Brooklyn Brewery, so make sure to come out. And then once again, we will be doing a live show and doing a live interview with some of the talent that will be on the card. So stay tuned for that and more information on that. But you can catch us, the Jobbertears podcast, next weekend live at the Halloween Rodeo. Did I get boots? I don't even know.
What?
Are people dressing up like Halloween costumes? Like what?
Yeah.
We're also, yes, people gonna be dressing up, and they're also gonna be judging a Halloween show,
Who us?
Oh,
Halloween costumes.
We gonna be
I don't
doing
want
this?
to.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Oh,
being
it's a
judges.
wrap. It's a
Hell no,
wrap.
I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be we.
I'm
Ooh.
not. I'm be like that is not good. No.
Nah, 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 nah. Ooh wee. Especially like the show looking nice. Ooh wee, looking like a thickums. Ooh wee.
So like, what's been your favorite Halloween costume that you've seen like over the past few years, or like one costume you've always wanted to do but haven't been able to do it yet?
Oh, I want to dress as Darby Allen. Oh,
This nigga
Okay.
gay. This nigga gay.
yeah.
This nigga gay. They gonna dress up as a white man.
Excuse me? Excuse me? He dressed as an Iron Man one year. The white man.
Ooh,
Rich
okay.
white man.
That's it. Nigga said, son,
nigga, at least I had money, nigga.
Whatever.
nigga said, okay, what's the Halloween costume you haven't done yet? 'Cause you've done quite a few.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know how your brother tickled himself. Like, what are we talking about here?
My Black Adam costume.
Oh my god, that you about to wear for the next 6 years.
This nigga.
Oh,
Uh,
this one I bought from Delaware.
oh, show everyone the PWI 34th annual PWI 500. Ooh, you should
Hold on.
really put that like
I got
away.
the hiccups. Keep going.
One of my plans is like I'm thinking about traveling with me and get whoever I see on the list to sign it.
Mhm.
Like I might
That
do that.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but other than that, what else is going on while your brother handles himself in his hiccup?
Pretty much that's it, man. Just been roughing, rough life, and keeping on wrestling. Oh shoot, got people in here too talking. Okay, my
Good
nigga
morning,
Sean.
where you could be watching. Hey David Lawson, whether you're watching on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, we appreciate you guys joining us this late morning on the Friday. Um, I'm
What
just
else been
trying to think
watching?
what's
Like
going on.
I haven't been
And
watching.
what I've been watching, and low key is why I didn't even like Dynamite. Sorry, not sorry, I did not watch that because there's a new season of Love Is Blind, and
Mm,
baby,
mm.
when
I
my
mean,
boss when my boss hit me with the yo, did you watch the episodes on Monday? And I didn't. I said, Michael, we have to catch up. I said, boss man
I don't
asking me.
watch that show. I don't watch that show, but I have been watching. Everybody Still Hates Chris, the cartoon.
So, oh, how's that been?
It's good. It's very good. It's way better than the Good Time cartoon. Good Time cartoon is trash.
Oh,
But this one, if you like Everybody Hates Chris, you're gonna like it better because they're able to do more stuff because animation.
okay.
So it's still
Animation.
like
Okay.
it's still got the core family value. It's still got the core of the show. Like it feels like a continuation of the show. So it's very good. I've been watching that. Abbott Elementary came out, so
Yes.
I've been definitely
Okay.
watching it.
So I've been binging on Abbott on Max because it's on HBO
Hmm.
Max. So I've been binging on it. I haven't watched it. I haven't touched the new season yet, but we were watching Abbott last night. I'm in the last season, season 3, so I'm in the
Hmm.
beginning of that. So we've been binging on that. We had watched that episode of fucking Scare Tactics with fucking New Day and Cody
Hmm.
on it, and that was funny. What else? I started watching Chicago Med
Hmm.
on Peacock. That's why I was like, people be shitting on the cock, but like they be shows.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I've just been, we've been preparing for our little vacate, not little, because we're gonna be gone for about almost a week, but preparing for our Houston trip. So shout out to the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast out in Houston, Texas. My
Shout
brother
out
is
to
in
them.
wrestling. That had came out to Jobbertears this year for the first
Facts,
time. It was their
facts.
first time in New York.
Yeah, it just be there in person. Cool dude. Like I gotta do that show.
Yeah,
I,
nah, like definitely for the one time next year, I do hope and pray we're all three of us are able to go and
what's in
do it
Houston
with
next
them there
year?
in Houston. Well, because the holidays is coming up, it's a lot
No,
going
no, no, no,
on.
no. What's in Houston next week? Any big wrestling event?
I don't know. Actually, I had told them. I said before I get into wedding mode, if they want to record, we can record.
No.
But I love recording with them, and they have this cute little like spot, and it's all like decorated and stuff. Like
Hmm.
it's really dope how they set up out in Houston. So shout outs to
I met
them.
them. I met them at Java Slam. I met Culture Inc. at Ase. I met
Shout
those,
out
took a
to
picture
your
with
brother
those
that goes
dude.
to Inc.
Like it's just like I don't realize like how much people actually know until people like, oh, I know you. I'm looking like, you do? I'm like, oh, okay. Like people actually
Did
come
I
up to me,
ever
talk to
tell you
me.
about the story? When we came back from where did we just from Atlanta?
No, what happened?
Yo, so it was a humbling. It was really really dope, but it was just like crazy all at once. So we were flying back home from
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta from Bad Blood, me and Danny, and we flew Frontier. Now listen, people should say what they want about Spirit, but Spirit would never. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Frontier, I would never again.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for an $80 round trip ticket to Atlanta for 24 hours, we couldn't say no.
Yeah.
So we were on our way back home, and Frontier was really like on the like bag check, like sizing everybody bags up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, oh my god. So there was like a black girl, like she was two people in front of us, and they had stopped her and made her like size her bag, and we all was just like, it's too early in the like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this is like
Mm-hmm.
5:30, and like we're taking a 5:50 flight home, like it's 5:15 in the morning. Why are we really checking bags and shit?
But it makes sense though.
So the
In
girl finally
theory, it
catch
does.
back
It
up to
does.
us to where we was online, And but me and Danny was still talking about it. So she was just like, "It's just so ridiculous." And we was like, "Yes, it's too early in the morning for this. Like, we just want to get back to New York, safe and sound." And then she was like, "But by the way, love your podcast." And I was just like, "Wait, what?" I said, "Oh, thank you." She was like, "I was so nervous to tell you." I said, "Don't be nervous." I said, "You always welcome to say hey."
You got her
But
name?
I appreciate that. I did it because once again, it's 5:30 in the morning, bro. I just want to get on this plane and I don't even like getting on and just go. I had to go to work, so I was just like, "Thanks, girl. Keep supporting, appreciate you," and kept pushing. But it's just really dope with people when you have moments like that, and it happens. Like I think for you, when you start going to other like states and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
really experience it, then
you see it
because me
more.
and your brother have experienced that a few times, so like you'll see it differently, and it's cool when people really just try to give you your flowers and you give it back to them because
Yeah,
we're
like
all in
it's
this
weird.
community.
Like it's different
All
because like I'm like
hustling.
how that like it be stuff like yo, I see what you're doing, da 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 da, this, that, and third. I'm looking like,
You
oh
just never
wow,
know.
cool. Like
So
again, I was at a baby shower, chilling at a baby shower. Someone come to me and was just like, yo, I fuck with your podcast, dogs. I love what you do. Said, yo, y'all niggas hilarious. Yo, you Haitian, yo, I'm Haitian too, just like you. Yo, what up, dogs? It's like when people at work come up to me, it's like, yo, I'm seeing your clips online, son. Yo, they be mad
yeah,
hilarious, son. Like people be like, yo, you was right, yo, your brother was right though, son. Like, yo, um,
See, the streets know I'm right, but y'all don't want to admit it to yourselves.
oh
oh
The
my
my
streets
God,
be know.
some of
The
your
streets
takes
be
be wild, son.
god, you
the,
want him
nigga. The streets be knowing. They be like, yo, so Wilkins, you crazy, nigga. But you right. I be like, yeah, I know.
You don't be
Danny.
right. You don't always be right.
Nigga, I
Listen,
be
you
right all
have
the
your
time.
moment. You have your moment. We will give you that.
I have no more
Just like we
hiccups.
all each have our moments of being right. So
Yeah,
But niggas listen to y'all. Niggas don't want to listen to
don't
Wilkins.
nobody
they
listen to
listen
me.
to me. They listen to me.
Don't
What?
nobody listen to
Far
me.
to listen to me.
I wish people listen to me. And I'm like, "Oh,
Well, that's your personal life.
that's
There's a
you.
difference. There's a
Well,
difference.
I mean, listen.
Nigga talking about her personal life. We talking about.
I really actually wasn't, but then when you brought it up, I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. That's it.
Nigga, feelings from the personal world overflowed for a
I
second.
felt touched. I felt touched.
hmm.
I was like, somebody understands me, yes, but I was just like, I wasn't really talking about me. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Auntie
Queen.
Mama. Good morning, good morning. All right, so let's get into some wrestling so we can get this rocking and rolling. So this past weekend,
Russell Dreams.
AEW Wrestle Dream, out in Tacoma, Washington, where we do have a new AEW World Champion in Jonathan Moxley. Boy, how did we? Yeah. Also Takesha. He can change his background like we don't know where he at.
Mm.
Takesha is the new what title does Osprey have? It has so many
Isn't it the
titles. I think.
Continental Championship?
No,
Yeah.
he had yes.
International champion. International championship.
See what I mean?
Wait. Hold on. Let me go touch you straight because I get confused. Okay.
Welcome to my world.
The world champion John Moxley. The
Yes.
continental title is
Wait,
yeah.
is it Continental Okada?
Yo, Okada is continental champion.
No. Yeah, international title is Takashi. The
Oh yeah.
continental title is Okada.
Okay, Okada
So
is
So
continental
all the
title.
Asian, so
so
all
Takashi
the
is
he
Asian,
international
so all
champion.
the Asian niggas have the Intercontinental title.
And okay, international. And then the TBS title is Jungle Boy, correct?
the TNT title
The
is Jungle
TNT
Boy,
title is Jungle Boy. Okay, cool. And the world title.
and then
I
there's the
think
world title. There's the world title. So just to help my brother out, I'll go through the list because I just pulled it up real quick. The world champion is John Moxley. We sound
okay.
horrible right now.
So
I just
it's
want y'all
the
to
level,
understand.
yo, but I feel like it's the level of confusion, and then understanding like, oh, you know what? Yeah, it is that's why this is hilarious. Like
So
niggas
the
really don't
TNT
be
title
knowing.
is Jack Perry. So you know what? I love Jack Perry as the TNT champion.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
an issue with
I
it. I don't
always
have an
I never
issue.
thought,
Yeah, no
yeah.
issue
Intercontinental
with it.
championship
Except for the like random open challenges thing, I would just be like, bro, Let's get a story on you real quick.
Right.
Let's get some
Right.
meaning to what you got going on.
So the international championship that Takesha won this
This
past
past
weekend
weekend. Mm-hmm.
is the international championship. Then we have Okada. He's the continental champion.
Okay.
Now I think he's gonna hold it until Eddie Kingston comes back. To be honest with you, which was a smart thing.
Yeah.
The world tag team champion we all know is the Bucks.
Yeah.
And you know what? And for me, I like them as the tag team champions. The trios championship is the Blackpool Combat Club, which makes sense because John Moxley is the world champion.
They have hold on a minute. This whole entire time, like they've been causing havoc. They have not won them belts. Like I totally
Yes, they did.
forgot.
Oh, you forgot they won the belt.
Because I have not seen them actually either wrestle in a trios match or have them belts. When I forgot what segment, and it could have been like 2 weeks ago on Dynamite when they was as I really want to call him Neville, when him and Cesaro was in Gorilla, they didn't have them belts on them. So I was thinking
But
like,
they had their wrestling gear on.
no, I mean, what is wrestling gear nowadays?
No, because if you don't see Neville in his boxes, he's not gonna wrestle. So it makes sense. They're like causing havoc. I can't cause havoc with a title on. That's such an oxymoron.
It's not. When you're the champion, or even when they do, the like promos or like the video package thing, you don't
Like
have to see that fucking
who
belt.
rides around in the
And
car
I'm just
like
saying, it's the same like with blood. Like if you going for a hostile takeover and you saying I'm coming, like in that hostile takeover including belts, show them bitches. I'm
Well,
very like, what?
but because I'm gonna be the devil's advocate in the situation. Great
Okay.
points both you guys are making. This nigga's biting his nails and his crispy fucking his
Yeah,
video right now. Nigga think he cute. Anyways. So anyways, no, but all jokes aside, I actually like it, even though it's based on a racist group from a movie, which is wild to me. But you know what? It is what it is. And
it works.
It works. It works. And John Moxley.
I was gonna say that I'll get credit is shout out to Swerve for cutting the best promo you ever cut. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm a fan now. I'm a fan.
So speaking of
now,
him,
hold on. I think they're just doing like an aggressive takeover without showing, hey, we're not about belts. We're just about taking over the company.
But why wins the belt for? Give it to someone else.
Okay, so that and Mr. Black, that goes into low key my hot take of this week because I had an epiphany that I'm going to share with you guys. So because I only really watch half the pay-per-view, not gonna lie, because just life be life and I didn't really have the time to do that. But when I really realized that, I was like, okay, John Moxley's now AEW World Champion for the 18,000th time, cool. But I'm sitting here like, and then they choked out Daniel Bryan again, cool. I was like, all right, they choked him out before, cool. All in all, to be honest, especially if you mentioning like how the belt isn't really like an important factor, like as a takeover situation.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve didn't need to lose that belt. I don't think, and this is coming from me. I don't think that it was necessary for him to lose the belt in order to get the story that we have with the BCC, Elemental P, Dane Bryan, and all them pieces. You didn't need the focal point was never the belt. The focal point was always the takeover element of it. It was always you not really rocking with our values anymore element. It never was really like I want to be world champion. So for me, and thinking about it, and I sat in it, I said, yo, Swerve ain't really had to lose that belt. And then in all honesty, had Swerve had the belt on him for that same promo you just mentioned, that was the promo that hooked you in. Had he wore that belt, that would have been a bonus element in whatever the fuck story they got going on with them in Hurt Business 2.0. It would have looked even bigger. It would have made it feel like a bigger deal. Had Swerve had that belt on him. And it's not to say, like, granted, it was done is done. But I genuinely looked at it and I was just like, yo, they didn't really have to. Daniel Bryan didn't need to be transitional champion for less than 60 days for them to choke him out and for him to go home. Like that didn't really hit for me. And I
So
was like,
let's
you know what?
Mm.
so let's we I'm gonna push back. If you're gonna, it's Daniel Bryan's fault, Bryan Danielson's fault. Because supposedly Tony Khan had told Sting, hey, I want to make you champion before you retire. Sting turned it down and said, no, I don't want to do that. Now, I'm assuming Tony Khan came to Daniel, was like, yo, I'm going to make you champion. Who do you want your last opponent to be? So he said, XYZ, make it Jon Moxley. I'm assuming that's what happened. I don't know 100%.
No, and you know what? That's fair. But in this pushback, they had a whole year of knowing Daniel Bryan was on the last year of his fucking full time contract. You could have made him AEW champion way before any of this went down. If you wanted to
Yeah.
give him a last meaningful title run, if that was really the intent, you had a whole 365 to do that
And
before
they
you
could have still told
before
the
you had
same
Swerve
story.
drop it to him, had him tap
Yeah.
out in the UK, and
Yeah.
then be a transitional champion for Jon Moxley to get the title back.
But
You
that,
could
but
have
that
told
was,
the same story.
but we all know that's what it was when he got the title. And to be honest
I
with you,
actually did it. I actually thought they would at least gave him to the end of the year. In all
no,
honesty, because I was
no.
just like, well, if we're gonna do this, then let's make it meaningful. Like if this is gonna be his last hoorah, the nigga faced Nigel McGuinness and then got choked out by by Jon Moxley and then lost the belt. Like there was nothing meaningful in any of what occurred when he
Like
ended
my
up
nigga
getting that belt.
Gene, the Wilson world of Tony Creative. It makes no
But
sense.
that's just that's just listen, people's perspective and how they view things and how they affect things. It's gonna be different. But I took when Jon Moxley won that belt. I said Swerve did not need to lose for all this to go down the way that it did because it still would
And
have happened. It still would have went
and
down.
and like hindsight being 2020 is just like
But yeah, this is what
John
Eddie.
Moxley,
But
but
big
like
dogs. Hold on. This is how Brian wanted it, and it's one
yeah,
of those.
but it's just like Janelle makes a point. It's just like the belt, like the trios title feels like an afterthought. It's
All
just like
them
it's
shits gonna act like feel like that. And
But
granted,
hold on,
even if
hold.
that's how he wanted to go out, once again, Tony Khan falls into that pit of giving into what the one person wants instead of looking at how that's going to look come 6 months from when it happens. Like long term, that's just what it is. You just giving him what he wants, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But then the aftermath of that, you're gonna be like, well, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are we doing really? Like,
But the thing is, so then we can talk about. Let's talk about the bloodline storyline. I know this is apples and oranges,
no
but
same thing,
it's
same
still
thing. They don't
fruit.
need they don't need the
but they
tag team
didn't, yeah. So
belts.
that's why,
But they did
and
it
that
for a
was
long
why when
time.
Cody, but that was granted. So that's why when Cody really should have won at LA, in my opinion, because that's really what I went to LA for. I was just like, well, fuck. But then now we end this bloodline storyline. This is chapter 5 in the art in the saga, and they don't even have any belts involved, and it's still hitting the same way.
But again, they holding the belt hostage.
But
Look,
exactly.
both
But so
both
And
the
the tag
bloodline,
match, yeah, I forget
both
them
the
niggas.
bloodline. Listen, both the bloodline and the Judgment Day are holding the tag team championship
so
hostage.
no. So I'll say this because I actually like this conversation because we talk about titles a lot and we say that titles don't mean nothing, titles do mean something. We always go back and forth, us and other people in wrestling. So my opinion is that they have the title to legitimize themselves. That's what it is.
Then defending more.
So, but you don't have to because I have the title. This is our company. We're taking over. So if I have the trios title, I have the world title because I'm a singles champion. I'm taking over the company. Now, what's her name that be on the group? Shafira, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
She
still never explain how her and Moxley even became a duo.
yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. In my head, it's gonna sound fucked up.
You
It's gonna,
fucking.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
yo,
And they probably not. They probably not. They
and
probably
they
not.
probably and they probably not because John Moxley wife is definitely 10 feet from the whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
So and Roderick Strong is in catering. So like it's not even the whole like it's happening, but that is how it comes off as like this
Yeah.
is my bitch. Like this is who I'm
It
fucking with.
does. It
And
does.
it's like, what? It
It
isn't like,
does.
but how did
Well,
that even occur? Like, how did
but it
that
could be.
even become a
But it
thing?
could be like like how Jesus had Mary Magdalene.
Wow,
I
we
mean,
really
like how that it could be like that. Like we're not saying it's not like that, but the aesthetic, like you just point out the obvious. That's it.
Yeah, because it's like maybe she out here. That's the homie. I wash his feet.
outside.
I wash his feet. I make sure he gets his shit done because Mary Magdalene washed Jesus' feet.
I'm hollering right now that was the analogy you decided to go with. But in terms of us also talking about Wrestle Dream, because I always want to say Wrestle Kingdom is really weird. Um, we had the return of Daniel Garcia. We had the return of Adam Cole, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what are your thoughts?
So let me actually ask this one question.
Okay.
Jimmy Jacob. Do you guys know who Jimmy Jacob is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right hand, what was right hand man.
So he's no longer with the company, and there was a whole campaign saying that certain things that he didn't do, and he also saw Daniel Garcia. He felt that Daniel Garcia wasn't a main event superstar and shouldn't be pushed. Now with Daniel Garcia being back and potentially having that level of, he probably gonna have a push because he did resign supposedly.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Because that promo he cut like a week ago, he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to stay," type of shit he was saying.
I'm shocked he didn't
Now,
put on a tattoo like Max did. I was like, okay.
now, because you know what it is, they gave him the bag, and the type of money these guys are getting in their 20s is life changing money. Like if let's say it's the bare minimum of like a $500K a year, that's changing somebody's life, regardless.
Yeah, that's erasing some
Like
very
people don't understand. You
that
making
oh
100K, 80K is life changing.
so 50, it just you make a good shake and move.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What, 50K?
Just all at once, not in like a year span, but like if somebody gave you like if your boss right now goes, yo, we appreciate you so much. Here's a bonus, $50,000. You telling me?
No, that's great. I'm talking about for a year. A year. I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I mean
Yeah,
yeah, we not going any lower than 200 though.
yeah, but
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. So if he's getting like a 500K a year, because he probably did sign a good contract because he has been over. But I'm asking this question: do you think he is the guy? Do you think he can become that guy? Because now that he's back, it seems like that he's going to be portrayed on TV a whole lot more. Adam Cole's going to be on TV a whole lot more. But do you think Daniel Garcia is that guy?
I have to see him in long stretches without people around him, without people being in his ear. I want to see because like he does. I mean, I mean, his charisma is cool. It's like his charisma is cool. Like he's over with the fans and everything like that. He's a great wrestler, but it's just like it's still early in his career, and you got to give people the ball to see what they got. And hey, he may be a upper mid card, or he might be in the main event. But either or, you got to give him a chance. It's not like he don't know how to put on good matches. You know how to structure matches. You know how to talk. It may not be to everyone's liking, but he has the basics down. And with talking, you always get better if you just put the work in. So I don't see nothing wrong with giving a new talent that he sought after for mad long the chance with the ball. Because Jimmy Jacob, the way that he like wrestling is a lot different than how I how I like wrestling. You like that flippy shit? I like that, ground to the pound, big body shit. So I don't know. Listen, I don't have an issue with him getting a push. Fuck it. See what
But do you
happens.
think he can be the guy?
Yes, because remember when they had like the Four Pillars match, everyone said that certain people should not be in that. It should have been Daniel Garcia.
Who's the certain people? Stop.
Jack Perry. At one point, niggas look at Jack Perry that he was the weakest link. And then what happened? Jack Perry stepped his game up because he
CM
gave it a
Punk
real
happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
My only real issue with Daniel Garcia is really the character development side of things. Like the in ring, I actually like that he's a really
hmm
decent technical wrestler, and I appreciate that style of wrestling. Like him when he was going after the pure title for ROH and things like that. Like I really
hmm
appreciated that because it showed a different side of his technical abilities. But for
hmm
me, it's the character development, and that was the difference maker with Jack Perry. Like, yeah, granted, CM Punk gave the little extra, XP push, but for Jack Perry to kind of get into this new like dark scapegoat, like he's living the gimmick low key, and that I can appreciate, and that makes me look at him in a different way. Where for me, Daniel Garcia, I just still see like I see a 50-year-old kid from Buffalo that's running the indie still. Like I don't, I for me, I would want to see a little bit more growth because, like I said, all these guys they've been in the same company for 5 years. You've been there all this time, and it is not to say he doesn't have the pieces to be that guy. Do I see him in a world title picture? Not in this immediate time, no. But it's not to say that it couldn't happen. But for me, I think for me it would be more of him like him figuring out what his character is, like who he is. Like either nigga you gonna dance or you not. Like
he's still
either you
young
gonna
though.
be either you gonna be serious or you not. Like but it gotta like you gotta be able to give me something that's consistent versus the like one day you want to be the heel guy, the next day you want to be the baby face, and that it's for me as a fan, it's hard for me to invest in an individual when I don't know the level of consistency. So, like for instance, Dominic Mysterio,
Okay.
when he was the baby face and he was trying to get his feet wet and figure out who he was, and then when he entered Judgment Day and really got some heat on him, whether you hate him or you like him, you can appreciate the development that Dominic Mysterio has had. I can't necessarily say the same for a Daniel Garcia or even Sammy Guevara, to be honest with you, but I do feel like backstage shit has definitely blocked his blessings. But like niggas like that that's been there from the beginning, like you gotta see a different side of them now. Like I don't wanna see the same thing I saw 2 years ago. I wanna see something more refined, more polished. And that comes over with time and that comes over with being consistently on TV, which is something where they're gonna lack if they keep picking up all these different people because then you're not gonna have enough time for everybody.
But to answer your question, to piggyback what you just said though, is I feel like everybody does that when they go to AEW. Like they literally just take their gimmick and don't evolve it. They don't. And I feel like if you have that environment, you see everybody who's coming over just come over the same gimmick, and not everybody's really evolving into the next level, then you get very complacent. Hey, I don't have to do much because guess what? Like you don't have to re-evolve it. Now you see everybody who has evolved the gimmick. You see that the Don Collins family, everybody he took in is doing different shit.
First of all,
So
all first of all, that John Callis shit don't make no fucking sense.
it never does.
But we gonna I'm gonna let it rock out. But like the
Right.
fact the
Yeah,
fact
really.
that him
Yeah, it really
and
never does
Jake
make
the
sense.
Snake made an obnoxious trade in front of live television for fucking Lance Archer. And then Jake the Snake get all the Spanish niggas that he don't even know how to talk to. I'm very what?
So
No.
are we gonna talk about how Lance Archer became like a afterthought?
And
How
mind you,
about how about
pandemic
Jake the
Lance
Snake?
Archer, pandemic Lance Archer was a
Yo, when Lance
problem.
and Cody was going at it, it was a problem.
War. War.
You hear me? Yo,
John Moxley versus Lance Archer.
and then they
Wars.
also added Brian Cage, and that was supposed to be a. I'm like, listen, if we don't find a
But
permanent
you have
home
Will Hobbs.
for this nigga, if we don't find him a permanent home and a group to just sit with, so that whole scenario, I can't subscribe to. Like
It's
what?
just like I get the effort, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all don't evolve none of y'all shit. It just be the same exact thing that like, oh, Nets pop the crowd. No, stop making TikTok music and make songs that last, that stick to the ribs. Nobody has been talking about your feuds like what? Hangman versus Swerve, fire feud. But outside of that, what else you got? What else
Well,
you got?
I think the Hurt Syndicate feud
Her business
will
2.0.
Hurt Business 2.0, yes, will probably be good.
They
What they're
have not given me the sizzle, but I'm gonna let them cook.
I
Yeah, like
think
the pot ain't even hot yet. So let. I mean, we already know how.
Don't be
Yeah,
wrong.
that.
Shout out to Shelton Benjamin for evolving his style. He's more aggressive, but it could just be the point that he's facing against. Because Leo Rush could bump his ass off. So I don't know.
Sean said Brian K switching more teams to Kevin Durant.
Nah,
Speaking
Brian K's
of
looking like
sports, though,
Brian K's looking like Shaq towards his end of career.
yo, he's looking. He looks. It's sad, and then
And mind you,
the fact that he signed like a multi-year re-signed a multi-year deal, I was just like,
mind you,
let me
Brian
get.
Cage, whatever people may say about him, for me, he is nice, B. I
He
see
was
him put
dope at
on
Impact.
bang.
He was dope at Impact.
Brian Cage impact. He's up there with me with the Walking Armageddon and Bobby Lashley. He's up there. He's up there. I do want to see Bobby Lashley versus Brian Cage. I do want to see that match because I know they're gonna tear the house down. But then
but
again, I feel like
Well, why don't you post it and then tag them because they clearly are picking up matches from fans posting fake match cards. So
yeah, it's just like
you may want to just let them know.
AEW's really missing that personality. Like a lot of these dudes, they good. I like them, but then they don't have that umph to them. They don't have that, like, what the young people say, aura. You know? They don't have like when I saw Matt Cast, a lot of them just have this this attitude of like I'm just happy to have a job instead of like I see the adult version of himself come out instead of the kid. When I meet the Miz, the little kid version coming out here, John Cena, the little kid version coming out of him, the one that like I'm happy little kids, I'm so happy they smiling, like I feel the aura from them. When I see AEW, a lot of these guys, I'm looking like, yo, bro, like, yo, where's like the like where's like, yo, like all right, cool, I guess. You feel me? I guess a lot of times, like AEW dudes, a lot of them, it is what it is. But I just feel like it's not a whack company, but they need somebody to tell Tony Khan like, yo, treat this like entertainment company also too, because you need to bring more of these fans. Yes, your fan base is good, but bro, if nobody's talking about your stories, like my thing is this. Name a like this wait, with this partnership with DC, there's no reason why there should be more crossovers. There should be more better storylines. Storylines should be
well,
way better.
we'll see because now that like
New
respect.
contract. You know what? I forgot. New contract. So you know what? Let me just say this, Tyler Bow. That's how I feel right now. But I'm gonna give them 2 years. A year to 2 years to really give it because, like you said, new contract, new money coming in to next seat. So
But
I
it's
take
also
everything back.
because they have new characters per se. Like you kind of got to use them. Like with the Hurt Syndicate and these are larger people. Pause. So what are we gonna do with them? And there's a lot of pieces that you can generally work with. Bobby Lashley's not gonna be the guy that's gonna want to sit in the back all the time.
True. True.
Neither is MVP.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm pretty sure they had a conversation like, yo, we weren't being used at WWE for a while. What are we doing here?
Well, we shall see because they're having Swerve versus um Benjamin on Dynamite next week. But wrapping up from Wrestle Dream, Ryan May defeated Willow, which I was not for, but whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, Private Party lost to the Young Bucks
Everybody was
again.
tight. They got red in the
Shocker.
video and everything. Yo, there was necking red on commentary. There was necking him.
Who?
Yo, crazy.
X Excalibur. But like how that, you know what I'm saying? That kingdom, like they show them mad love on commentary. They show them mad love. They explain Hog, they explain the journey, all of they show them mad love. As someone said, if you ever see Dustin Rose does a Code Red, it's because of Red. So they gave him credit and everything.
I mean, my nigga,
Don't get your brother started. Okay.
the
Nope. Nope.
underground king,
We're
the
not doing that.
underground king.
Also, last but not least, I really didn't. I'm 50-50 on Jay White beating Hangman because it was just like Hangman just came off of a crazy match with Swerve to then lose the next match he had. I was like,
But
ooh, I don't know.
JY just came back too.
Yeah, Jay White just came back and Jay White got his lick back. So that's why I said I'm 50-50 on it.
Well,
I was just like, but yep, that was Wrestle Dream. And then this week PWI put out their top 500 women.
No, 250, 250, 250.
250. And topping out at the number one spot. Now, once again, keep in mind, PWI is looking at last year, from last year till about midway of this year. So they're looking at 2023 more than anything. But the number one spot goes to Tony Storm.
Facts.
Is well
I
deserved.
mean,
Basically
yeah. I mean,
carried the whole situation.
Oh,
on
back
her
like
back.
a horse.
Like her back hurt. Like
She definitely
my
carried that whole
nigga
division
got
on
injured,
down.
so I gotta be out and making this money. Boom. So other women on the top 10, I believe Athena was on there. I believe Rhea Ripley was on there. I really believe she was the only WWE female in the top 10.
So you want me
Um
to read it out? Want me to read it out?
yeah, because I was like, I don't off the top of my
So
head, I don't remember please.
no, so
Put it on
I'll
the
do the
screen.
top. I'll do the top 20. It's Tony Storm, Jordan Grace, Rhea Ripley, Makia, Stephanie Vickery, Saria,
Vakor. You gotta learn her name.
Vakor, Bailey.
Vakor.
Bailey's up
Oh,
there.
Bailey. Okay.
Triple B Bailey in the building. Willow
That's
Nightingale, of course. Mariah
Mhm.
May. Rounding out the top 10, Athena. Number 11, Roxanne Perez. Number,
Yes.
number 12, Liv Morgan.
Ooh, okay.
Number 13, Io Sky. Io in the sky. Number 14, Mayu. Or Mayu. Number 15, legend in the indies, but she's in the prodigy in the indies, but she out here crushing niggas. Masha Slamovich. Number 16, Mina Sharakawa.
But girl, I'd be on with Mariah May.
Yeah. Number 17, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Number 18, Miyu Wannabe.
Okay.
Number 19, I can't. Mayu, another one, Miui. I can't pronounce it. My bad, guys. My bad. No disrespect to the Japanese female wrestlers out there.
I'm struggling.
Number 20, Laya Valkyrie, and that's about it. So it's a great list.
Trisha Dora is 140.
Yeah. So the one thing I want to say as you look at this top 20 list, yo, Japanese female wrestlers, boy. Whew, they run this game, B.
When we watched NXT last week and saw because the first NXT that was in Chicago with Roxanne and old girl, so we was like, yo, when she comes into face with Io and Asuka and the Pirate Bitch, yo, that Asian treat that shit is about to be off the chain. When all them Asian bitches get together, that's about to be crazy.
Why you like this?
So one of the things that nobody really want to talk about though, like real talk, the reason why they're where they are is because like they wrestle differently from female wrestlers in America. And I don't want to denounce any female wrestlers in America. I don't want to like take them down, whatever. But Like, for instance, when you go over there, you become better.
Yeah.
So, for instance, Hogs women's champion right now. We all know who she is. The Greek Amazon. The goddess in the streets. She went over to Japan for about a year. She was signed to AEW for a little bit. For about a year, she went to Japan. And boy, oh boy, she came back a monster.
And you saw her at Battle Club versus Santi. She put on a mind you, she should train after Fallout. I didn't see her for a minute. She came back, different animal.
Megan Bain, baby, is different. But it's just the women. She said that when she went to Japan, she never got hit hard in her life.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's what it is. And it's like you see in this list, and sadly, I feel bad because I couldn't pronounce everybody's name. My bad, dogs. My bad. But it's like, yo, you're like, and even like the top 25, but majority women from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Kalani Jordan's in the top 30.
Ooh, that's good for her.
Nia Jackson's 22.
You know what it is? I really just want
Naomi
Kalani
is 30. Julian Hart is 26.
I just want Kalani to get a little bit better on this microphone because we still, whenever she talking, it's just like your little sister talking. And it's just be like, sis, I really don't believe what you're saying, but I want to believe it, but I can't. But really, like, I love her Emery.
But to go back to my point, like I'm looking at this list right now.
Good list.
I'm thinking I'm gonna be keeping a buck with you. 50% is probably Japanese women. I could be wrong, but it's almost 50% Japanese women. Alexis Littlefoot made it to the top 250.
Facts. Her fine ass.
Okay. Jordan Blade 227.
Shout out to Jordan.
Okay. Shout out to the viewing party legend Wendy Chu 221. I see you, ma. I see you, ma. And our girl from Jobbertears South, Savannah Evans 273.
Oh, 270.
217.
Oh, shout out to sis 217. Welcome back.
217, B, 217. Aja Khan, 214. I see y'all. Haley J, 201. Okay. Okay. Gia Scott. 193.
Ooh, good for her. Your brother, y'all taking tag teams coming in and out of this live. This is the funniest thing right now.
Oh, wow. Lady Frost is 191.
Okay, good for her.
Tasha Steele is 181.
Shout out to sis.
Kiera Hogan is 179.
Nah, it's a great list. It's a phenomenal list.
Regardless of whether you like the position you're in or not.
Trisha Dore is 140.
It's nice to get recognized in that way.
Of course.
Like, people don't understand, like I didn't actually, because when it comes the Grammy shit like that, I'm looking like, man, you making money, you got your core friends, you're good. But for a list where you basically making way less than your main job, you're not big time, to get recognized, dang, this literally will up my bank from I'm making $100 now, I could charge $200 now.
No, but even to piggyback off that, I think people don't even understand the importance of being nominated. Like when you're just a regular, it's just your name, cool. But when you can put under that name Grammy nominated, that's a different tax bracket.
How that
can't forget my chocolate boo Maserati.
The fact that you can open the magazine and you can see yourself in this. Come on, dogs. This is different, dogs. This is different, my nigga. Being in a magazine, you could grasp it like this. Look. This is me. You feel me? Even for refs.
So that's why you bought the magazine.
I'm not in here, though.
Well, he's gonna be in there. He's gonna be in there.
You gonna be in there. You gonna get one good picture in there.
Well, but the thing is, I do want to say shout out to the black women in here. Black women on the list. Because you know, they coming up. Shawn Michaels been scouting them.
You understand? Listen, as much as I felt the way about the 10-second match on SmackDown, But the fact that they had Lash and Jakara on each show this week, I said,
Hmm.
baby, there's just no way. Like,
Like,
I love that for those.
do you think that I think
This thing got loud.
I think weather-wise, like a weather event might happen, and it might force to do an all-women show, just because some reason why that's how it is. I feel like it's coming, and when that day comes, they're gonna put on bangers, son. Because again, it's gonna happen. Because I feel like a lot of main people don't understand how much women wrestling has evolved on NXT. How much they do everything from promos, everything I watch. Like you got little Zola watching wrestling now, son. Every day she's like this watching wrestling because the Killer Beast, like, oh, I like this. She watching promos, she be like, and she asking me questions, everything like that. One thing I noticed that WWE's missing is bag. Why don't they have Barbie dolls of the divas? Sorry, of the women wrestlers. It don't have to be all of them, but at least make like limited run, like all the popular ones be
That's
the
a great
top
idea.
20. Like think about it. A Bianca Belair and a Jay Cargill double pack doll, bro. I'm
But I
running
think
out to
they
get
have, I don't
that.
think it's like a Barbie doll type, but I think Mattel did do theirs. Because I remember
I remember that. How many years ago
they,
was that big dog?
no, 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 I
I'm
remember
not
it was
disagreeing with
recent.
you.
I remember Jade doing it. I remember seeing it on social media. Jade seeing the first time she's seeing herself like as an action figure. They just did hers. So
Yeah,
like I
but I
don't
want a
know
Barbie
if
doll.
you want Barbie. Well, I mean, you also have to think not every girl is into Barbies either. Like I wasn't that girl growing up. I wasn't buying Barbies and shit. So like I would prefer an action figure. So
But
But
it
the
we
was
had a
it
new
depends on the
generation where,
market.
like, yes, they still out of tomboy, tom girls. But when I see these girls going to the indies and these shows, look at these men, Zilla and stuff like that. Yo, they be the girly of the girlies. I'm giving Zilla his earring. I saw the girl with the poom poom scotch. I was like, woo, she is fine with the
listen,
dress. Look like how that she
oh,
sell
what?
potions and in Final Fantasy 7. Fine. And guess what? Right next to her, though, son, you saw a girl that, with the jersey, everything like that, diversified black women. Listen, for Christmas, if they get a doll, I'm not saying that how that, just see how it is. It can't hurt. You feel me? And me, I wouldn't mind putting a Barbie doll as one of my collections. Like, dang, Jay Cardell's a Barbie doll. Black women wrestling a Barbie doll. And you can even retroactive it. Jacqueline as a Barbie doll. Josh? Come on. Black History Collection?
So actually, I like the fact that they've definitely been going a little harder on the Legends contract side. Like a lot of people like the fact that they got fucking Ken Shamrock to sign a Legends contract. I was just like, whoa,
Well,
whoa,
we
that
all
means
know why
Legends
though.
is about to go down. Shut up. It doesn't matter why we know, but like Jesse the Body signing a Legends contract. Like it is definitely a time to be a legend right now. Shut up. I already know why they signing it. So shut up.
Why they
But
signing it?
because Vince ain't there no more.
Huh?
Because Vince not there no more.
It's because it's two things. Vince is not there no more. Number
And
Yeah.
the,
two,
and the money's
fin-
better?
no, yeah, the money's better, and Fanatics want to keep all the money to themselves because remember, a lot of these guys do signings. So Fanatics is this is my theory. This is not 100%. This is me putting on the aluminum tin hat on right now and saying like this is my conspiracy about it.
Yeah.
Where because Fanatics is aggressively trying to build the product up and have signings and do like memorabilia, a lot of these legends be at these events, doing their thing, getting their bread. So Fanatics is like, oh, hold on, Big Papa, come here, come here, come here. We need a piece of this. Are we gonna help you out, or we need a piece of this? Because you make a little. How much you made this weekend? 2K, 5K, maybe 10. Hold up, Papa. We need a little cash on this.
But the major reason why, especially all them niggas signed that deal, because Vince ain't there no
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Mhm.
more. So actually going back to your women's comment, Mr. Black. I do want to highlight though that this week on Monday Night Raw, it started and ended with women's matches. I just want to put that on the table because that was pretty dope. And I low key think NXT did the same thing. They started the show with the women's match, and I was like, I see what y'all doing. I see what's going on here. But I
Because
just
and
think
like how that
I think it's
like
dope.
Like, why
I think
not? It's
they
just
really
like,
they giving life, like, and I really just realized it now. They really giving life, breathing life into the women tag team belts. There's so many now, like Loki, that could like link up. Like I had told Michael the other day, I said, "Yo, when Roxanne and Cora Jade go for them women tag team belts, that shit is going to be so dope. Like y'all have no idea. Like when she finally dropped that belt to one of them international new bitches, I said, "Yo, they gonna go for them tag belts, and that's gonna be really really dope for them." So
put
like
them in a
it's an
cage.
interesting time. Shit, they doing fucking Tony D'Angelo and Obafemi in a lot in a TLC match next week on
Yo,
I'm all for it. All for it, my
yo,
nigga.
How
I'm
we
all
having?
for it.
I was like,
how we
whoa,
having next week?
yeah,
I'm gonna try
it's
to
next
go to that
Sunday.
one. I don't know if I can pull it off.
It's
I'm gonna
in
try to go.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. Oh, so they actually are doing two. They doing combo tickets for that weekend because NXT Halloween Havoc is the Sunday, and then Monday Night Raw is in Hershey too. So they're doing combo tickets for the Sunday and Monday. And then
I might have
what
to
we
sleep
get,
at I might have to take a Monday off and crash at Adam's house. Yo,
we
Adam, give me
and
a
then
couch.
what next Friday we get SmackDown here at Barclays, and it's a dual show. So they're actually recording SmackDown for that following Friday in Brooklyn because of Saudi. So
Oh,
for those that are going to Barclays next weekend, you're kind of getting a 2-for-1 situation, um, which is really dope. But all right, yeah. What else this weekend wrestling, real quick, and then we can kind of wrap up. 'Cause it was a really light weekend wrestling, and yeah.
oh, who was that saying?
Well,
Yeah, the
well, quick update. I spoke about it in pre-production. SmackDown's going to 3 hours come January,
yeah.
that's pretty huge. Um, what else? TV deal is fully in effect for AEW. Also on the pop culture side, because I am a Karate Kid fiend, there is a new Karate Kid movie coming out called Karate Kid Legends. Will be in theaters May 30th, 2025. Jackie Chan, Ben Wang, and my
Jackie
nigga Ralph
Chan.
Macchio. Oh yes, oh
Yo, they making a
yes.
Karate Kid legend shit with Jackie Chan in it.
Yeah, all of them.
This nigga said, yeah, like he ain't say nothing to me about that. He know I love me some Jackie Chan.
So
I'm
hold
just
up, hold up,
saying.
hold up, hold up, hold up. About to play it right now, man. My nigga, shit.
I love me some Jackie Chan now.
This is what's about to go down, B. This is what's about to go
Yo,
down.
Jackie Chan is forever the GOAT. I don't care what anybody says.
It's about to go down.
So
Just
is
there's a
Jada Smith
little
gonna
pop.
be in it? Jada Smith got to be in this movie, dogs. He gotta be in this.
Nah,
Damn, that's
nah,
crazy how that just
nah.
went down.
Also on the pop culture side, Denzel Washington has signed up with has signed with the MCU to be in the
Yup.
next Doctor Strange
That
movie.
nigga's about to be in the Doctor Strange movie. That's gonna be so hard. Oh my god.
I don't
Because
know
it's
why,
actually one of
but that
my
shit about to
favorites.
flip. That
Like
shit about
Doctor
to flip.
Strange, like that movie, that realm, I fucks with hard. So like Denzel and as a fucking like what?
He
Like
gotta
he
be
getting that.
like he can't be no side character. This is Denzel. Like he
Nah,
gotta be
he
like
gotta be like the guy. Like
yes, like Denzel
now,
gotta
I
see
don't know
these
if I want
iconic
him to be
lines.
like the enemy, but it's just like
No, like
No,
he gotta say
he's gonna be like a main guy because
he has
the
listen,
to
bad
be.
guy.
It's
they, they, they,
Denzel.
they paid him way too much. Trust me.
Yeah, and I want to hear Denzel say that look like my man. When he said that, popping my man, Spider Man. What he say that? My man.
Yo, this is
I'm
too
popping.
much. Well, Venom I think comes out next week too.
Oh, all right. My man. I can't
So
wait for
he's
him to say that. Can't wait to
popping.
say that.
Oh
Well,
my god, that
I'm
shit's
trying
gonna.
to think
Oh
what else.
yeah, oh yes. Before we continue, um, rest in peace, Jason David Frank. This is 30 years of him appearing on Power Rangers as the White Ranger. Rest in peace to him.
rest in peace. The OG.
30
The
years
the
ago, this happened. He floated down, took the helmet off, and then Kimberly said,
I
"Oh,
told you I always wanted the little sword thing that looked like a fucking flute. I always wanted one.
do, do,
mm,
do, do,
Just to see
always
if like in real life term, like could some shit really come from the ground and just be like, yeah, we here niggas. Like
man. Well, oh yeah, they have an auction house. They're giving away everything. They're selling everything. Like the whole the whole
Oh, I'm not
warehouse,
buying that because
everything. Yeah,
I'm too grown for that now. But
yeah.
like then,
Way too broke for that.
definitely want it.
Look,
That's it.
what you mean way too grown? Listen, we have
Way
toy
too broke.
collections that we don't. Oh, too broke. Oh, no. Yeah. Like how that. I
Yeah,
want to look at it.
I ain't got it, so it's not happening.
Listen,
But
I get all these AEW toys from either from Walmart on clearance, Burlington, TJ Maxx. They be like $10 a piece. Be like, I found this one on clearance for $10 right
who
here.
is that?
Also, just a quick update. I think there's a lot of pop culture stuff going on. Great toy. Spider-Man, about to come out soon. Tom Holland said he read the script. There's some work that needs to be done on the script.
That's my Spider-Man.
Him and Zendaya enjoyed what they had going on because it's the first draft. Shit about to be lit. So that's a little bit of pop culture. I feel like we got to talk about a little pop culture because we didn't have much in wrestling this week. So also for my video game people, new Final Fantasy about to come out real soon. So throw that out there real quick, my nigga.
Final Fantasy.
For my cheap niggas out there, Harry
So
Potter.
I definitely told him that the other day. I was like, yo, remember back in the day you used to go to GameStop, you used to buy them cheat code books?
I don't do that shit no more. Because like there's no cheat codes right now.
There's no cheat codes. There's no cheat
No,
codes.
there is. So crazy. So he ended up finding one of my favorite games growing up was Jet Moto. He ended up finding it like on the PlayStation 5. So we have it. But you gotta play the game to unlock shit. But back in the day, we had the cheat code book.
Yeah.
So I was sitting here like, Michael, you gotta find a cheat code to unlock all this shit because I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, use on the internet.
He found that shit and he unlocked all the levels and shit.
Jet Moto, damn.
So
we got
also, rest in peace, Liam Payne. He passed away just recently from One Direction.
You know who else died, low key? Remember the comedian lady that Cat Williams OD'd on the radio show?
Yeah.
She died. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. She died the day after her birthday. It's crazy.
Also, speaking of Denzel, Gladiator 2 comes out November 22nd.
Russell Crowe?
No. It's with Pedro Pascal and Paul Pascal and Denzel's in it too.
Nah, if Russell Crowe in it, I'm kidding.
Nah, Denzel's in. I gotta go see. I'm gonna go see by myself. That's my see a movie by myself day.
I gotta see Transformers 1. I heard that Transformers is heat.
Nah, I heard it was fire, boy.
Yeah, I heard it was fire.
I heard
it was fire.
Yeah, I heard it was like legit a really good movie. Dragon Ball is out too. So if you have
that's what he's playing right now. He's playing some Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's also out. The TV show is also out on Amazon.
Netflix.
Oh, Sean, that's what he's playing. He's playing that Sparkling Zero thing. Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing right now.
But let me get out of here. I hope you guys live well and prosper.
Well, thank you guys for joining us on this quick little rendition of the Jobbertears podcast. Once again, next Saturday we will have a live show. So more information will be out about that as the days lead up to our live show, which is a part of an amazing, well put together wrestling show out in Brooklyn Brewery. So shout out to all of the team.
Can I get tickets online?
Yes. I'm gonna send the link and everything. I'm gonna start emailing people soon.
Okay, cool.
All right. So as always, I'm general information on here. What's up, Wilkins and Mrblacc? #Black Excellence. We are out. Bye, guys.
If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes & Noble.